What's going on, guys? Glass Fish Tanks here, and right now I'm just filling up my guppy tubs. And these guppies in here are not shy at all. Like, I can get real close, put my finger right there, and they just hang around. Like, usually my other guppies would just swim away from me all the time, like those ones. But these ones are doing quite well, and there's actually a big female in there too. Nice yellow colours on the tail. And these ones are the orange ones. There's none in the small one, but I just filled that up. And these ones, there's like some nice orange on some of the males. But I'll be taking them out, like all of them out, because I need to put all the babies in there, and when they grow up, I'll put them in them tubs once I've taken the goldfish out and put them back in the pond. But then I will be putting 2 trios in here of the best looking male and females. Same with these ones. I'll just wait for them to fill up and get on with it. So it is the next morning. I woke up early because I am going to Animates, which is a pet store here in New Zealand. And I'm going to be probably getting a filter for this tank, hopefully, and maybe a couple more plants to fill it in more.
If you found the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun.
So I got this pump, 40-gallon pump, and this plant. You can't really see it because of the condensation, but I'm not going to fully plant that until I trim all the plants, so I'm just going to pop it in there to keep it alive. And also I put a bulb of a red tiger lily in there, and it's growing quite well. I'm happy about that, and I also have that plant in there to see how that grows. This filter is actually quite a decent size compared to my hand there, and it's got a lot of these, which I'm probably just gonna take these out and swap them with some already cycled bacteria from my other tank. So there's a lot of room in there, and I'm hoping it's pretty powerful, and it's an internal filter, so it just goes on with suction cups and it waterfalls out. So I've got all of the plants that were on the back out, and now it really shows the nice aquascape I did and how much space there is in this tank, because back there I left like a third of the tank back there, and I think it looks really nice. And this tiger lotus plant is actually getting quite big, so I'll be moving that to that corner. And I decided instead of just trimming, because it got quite messy and they were like both sides were entangled, so when I try to pull up ones from that side, it would like uproot the ones from that side. So I decided to take them all out, which they're in this bucket here, which quite a lot of plants filled this bucket, which I took some good cuttings of like good pieces to replant into the tank and see how that goes. So I filled the water all the way to the top, and I moved the tiger lotus to that corner there of the rock, and I also put the filter in to see how that would run, and it seems to be working quite well, pumping water pretty quick, and it looks nice. It's pretty thin, doesn't take up too much room, so I think it looks quite nice. You might not have noticed, but I hadn't put heaters in this tank, which I did have some heaters to put in here. I have one in each back corner to cover up by the plants, so you won't be able to see them. So it is really clear in this tank, and I planted this back corner and I've still got to do that back corner, but already that is looking amazing. That took a while. It took like half an hour to an hour to do all that, but overall it looks great. And once it's all grown in properly, whilst I'm constantly trimming it, unlike last time, I think it will fill in awesomely. Now it's time to plant these, which I took it out of the cup and I got all of the stuff I could off of the roots without destroying them. So I have planted these. They look alright, they look better from the top, but they're not the best, but I'm hoping they'll look better once they've fully grown up and out a bit, and I'll be able to propagate some. But I also put some jungle val here, which hopefully that will propagate and get some nice thick growth of it, which I think will look awesome there. It already looks good even with 3 tiny pieces, but once that's grown out, I think it will look amazing. So I already have a bunch of already cycled filter media, so I'll be able to put that in the filter to automatically cycle, so I'll be able to add fish instantly. So I've put all that beneficial bacteria filled filter media, and it hasn't filled it up, but luckily I have a whole thing of these. Okay, so I think that will wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be getting a lot more plants for this tank, and it will be looking amazing hopefully in the future, and I'll see you guys next time.